This game is already so good. Kirby Air Riders is Sakurai's latest big project for the Nintendo Switch 2. And you can already tell based on his 2 Nintendo Directs how much tender love and care was put into this game. So much so that they have the global test ride available for the public to play at certain times. I just had to try this game out, so I started downloading at 2:22 AM, extremely past my bedtime. I just needed to see if all the hype was worth it, and oh boy, this game is just so good. Just to go over my backstory, I've been primarily playing Smash games for my life, first as a competitor and now as a pro coach, and I basically didn't have much time to play anything else. Even Sakurai himself apologized for how many hours I invested in Smash. I have not touched Kirby Air Ride for the GameCube, so gameplay wise I had zero expectation. If anything, the only comparison I did have was Mario Kart. I love the Mario Kart series ranging from Double Dash, the DS, Mario Kart Wii, Mario Kart 8, Deluxe, and now Mario Kart World. So I mostly was going in seeing how Kirby compared to Mario. Okay, enough backstory, let's talk about the game. I want to say the most important thing first because of the retention rate, but this game is very fast in every single aspect, and it does everything in its power to keep you engaged and stimulated. When you first hop in, you don't see the cute menu from the Direct, but rather a clean, simple menu with lessons, air ride, city trial, and paddock. And as someone that forgot everything Sakurai said at the Direct and super sleepy because it's 2:30 in the morning, I had to go to school first before playing. This is probably the most efficient tutorial I've ever experienced, where they essentially drill you on a fundamental, test to see if you can do it yourself, thrust you immediately into the next drill, and repeat until you clear all the basics. It's snappy, responsive, visuals are perfect for learning, and it's not too overwhelming. As a coach and educator, you can't throw the whole textbook at a student and expect them to digest all that information. This tutorial breaks it down in edible pieces and makes sure you're done with one dish before you go on to the next. It's kinda like an omakase where you let the chef select and serve you different meals, but in video game form. And the result is just a really smooth learning experience, so now I know how to play Kirby Air Riders. And it's such a massive improvement from the Smash How to Play tutorial because it instantly gives you all 3 learning styles: visual, auditory, and kinesthetic. Oh my god, now we gotta talk about the audio in this game. The music is such fun and super catchy, it just carries this game's overall whimsy. No song came off as bad or anything, each song had its place and it's just great, what else can I say? The sound effects too are just awesome, which how each copy ability hits each other, the boost charging, the spinning, like just listen for a little bit. For the air ride races, we had 3 courses: Flora Fields, Waveflow Waters, and Mount Amber Falls. This is where the real comparison starts with Mario Kart, and I believe it's important to note how attacking is in this game. For Mario Kart, various items can be used to hit opponents to slow them down. From shells, bombs, shocks, and that gosh dang boomerang, getting hit means you'll get passed by a good chunk of drivers. In Kirby Air Riders, however, attacking others doesn't slow them down, it just speeds yourself up. And from a psychological standpoint, that's genius because you never feel like you're getting punished if you're getting hit. You only get positive reinforcement when you land a hit on someone else, which is perfect for Kirby's happy, fun vibe. You're never taking away from someone else's happiness for playing well, which I think is very important for this game. And you don't, like, let's say if you're playing with friends, you don't feel guilty for hitting them with whatever you have available to you in this game. Whereas in Mario Kart, if I throw a shell and I accidentally hit my friend, I would kind of laugh inside but feel kind of bad afterwards. But in this game, in Kirby Air Riders, if I was playing with a friend, and I could just wail on them and nothing bad would happen. And as a little thing, my favorite ability right now is Needle because you can kind of just mash and spam that thing and it just looks really funny. Another thing that I was worried about was the drifting situation. Taking clean lines in Mario Kart tracks has always been something that I found satisfying, but Kirby Air Riders drifting has much more oomph to it, like charging up a boost charge from a drift feels like I'm going light speed from the Star Wars movies. It's also different because I don't think you want to spam boost charges like snaking in Mario Kart, which gives boosting even more weight to it to make sure you're racing correctly. And after a little bit of practice, you get used to the drifting in this game if you play Mario Kart a lot. It's not too difficult, or it shouldn't be that difficult because it is a Kirby game still. And at this point, I'm already sold from the first race. Usually I find myself reading everything and making sure my stats and combinations have synergy, min-maxing and whatnot. But as I'm playing at 3 AM now, I'm seated and I'm genuinely enjoying this game without caring about the stats and stuff. And again, this is coming from a coach that spends a lot of time caring about stats and stuff. Like if I get a new item in a roguelike game, for example, I'm reading it, I'm searching it up, what it works well with, I'm going for strong builds. Here I'm picking Rick and riding a battle chariot. I didn't even care about the stats, I'm just having fun. This is such a magically fun game. I wasn't even racing well, but the gameplay of using abilities, drifting and flying and grinding on rails, seeing all the beautiful visuals, this game just has it all. And let me remind you, this game is a demo, it's a sample. This isn't even the full game and I'm having such a good time already. Now let's talk about the big one, City Trial. In the direct, Sakurai kinda implied that this is like the main event of the game, not really the races. You boot up picking a character, run around a huge island collecting upgrades and new vehicles, participate in mini events, and at the end you vote for a one winner takes all contest. And the game itself recommends events based on what stats you get, which is awesome because I have no clue what any of this means because I'm too busy having the time of my life. Skya, the name of the island, is extremely stimulating and there's so many different places you could go to which changes scenery so quickly. And as I drive around picking up candy, throwing huge Gordos at the world and just taking it all in, I'm just fully immersed like I'm driving this little star as a little dude. And it's not a chore to play this game. Mario Kart is awesome and fun, but getting Mario Karted by getting hit by everything is a chore to deal with. I already do so many chores at home because I think being clean is the bare minimum and I have a cat to take care of and all that. So why would I want to do more chores when I want to play a game? By the way, I got second place as Bandana Deeb doing this skydiving event, which was really fun, but I whiffed the last target and I'm pretty sure I would have got first if I landed on it. For the second time I played City Trial, I played as Magolor and we got this Rail Panic minigame, which is basically like a kind of like Subway Surfers, but it's turned up to 11, which is awesome. And even though it was a 1v1, I smoked that other guy and I got first place, so we take those. But if I remember correctly, I think Magolor is like a manipulative guy, like an evil villain character, so I don't know what that says about me, but I might be maining this guy. Every character has their own special, or in a Smash sense, a final Smash meter where they do this special move and they go super fast on the track. And Magolor is this super bright beam that just bursts you forward, and I'm assuming it hits people behind you so you go even faster if you hit them, which I think is really funny. But again, this is just a demo, and I still want to try everyone else first. I didn't have time to try everybody else. I also didn't get to see the paddock, unfortunately, because I was falling asleep during this recording. But what do I think about this game? I'm for sure going to play more of the demo and buy this game when it comes out November 20th. It truly does feel like if Smash was a racing game, it would be Kirby Air Riders. But I must clarify, this is a beautifully executed video game with stunning graphics, fast-paced action, and an invitation to a whimsical world that I am excited to explore more of in the future. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's not Smash content, but I had a blast making this video, so I hope you still had a good time too. If you want to see more video essay style stuff from me for other games, please like and subscribe to let me know. And if you want to see a very cool tier list video, check it out right here.